everyone and welcome to today's tutorial on Rilla by Fil Bo Riva. We've actually got two guitar parts on this song. I tried to mix them up a little bit. There also is an acoustic version of the song on YouTube. I might also make another tutorial on that version, but let's just focus on the original version for this song in this tutorial. Alright, so we need a couple of bar chords for this song. The song consists mostly of bar chords, especially if you consider the electric guitar part. It's almost only bar chords. The acoustic guitar part has some open chord progressions, but you should be able to play bar chords in order to play this song. So we need an E minor bar chord. So it's an A minor shape in the 7th fret. Then we need a D major bar chord, so that's a bar chord coming from an A major in the 5th fret. You can also play it like this if you like, but I can't really do it, so I'll play this version with a bar of my ring finger as well. Then we need a G major bar chord, 3rd fret, so it's from E major on the 3rd fret. And we need a C major bar chord. Again, that's a bar chord coming from A major and the 3rd fret. And we also need a G major in a different voicing, and that's a bar chord coming from A major on the 10th fret. Okay, so we need the progression is E minor, D major, G major, C major, D major, and then the second time around we played the chords are E minor again, D major again, but instead of going to this G, we slide up to the 10th fret to play the G in a different voicing, down to the C, and from the C we then move into the verse from the intro. Okay, so let's take a look at the rhythm. And I'm going to play it to you first, so we've got and so on. Okay, so we start off with our E minor and do down, down, up, and then a slap. So down, down, up. And you can also try to release the pressure on the strings to make like that short staccato sound. Then we go down to our D and do up, up, also with releasing the pressure. Then to our G major, and that's up, up, down, up. So far we've got okay, and in between changing the chords you can also just always add a slap to make it to imitate the drums a bit. So and then we go to our D and we use the same strumming pattern that we used for our E minor before. So that's, and then we add another up, up before sliding to our D major, which is also an up, up, down, up. So altogether we've got, sorry, and then we do the exact same thing again, but instead of going to this G major, we slide from our D up to the 10th fret of this voicing of G major. So the second part sounds like this. And then we move to our verse. So the verse starts off with a C major bar chord in a different voicing as well. Before we played this one. This is a bar chord coming from E major on the 8th fret, and from there we move to a regular open E minor up to a G major bar chord in the 3rd fret. And what he does when he plays this is he strums the chord once. It's pretty difficult to explain what he does there. It's just a sloppy playing style. I pretty much just keep my hand going in 8th notes, so it's, and then whatever you do, it will just sound fine. Try to hit the strings on the chord again on the 4th beat or 4 and before sliding down to that E minor, and try to keep the pressure on the strings to do that sliding sound, which is really typical for the style of Fil Bo Riva. Sorry. So we've got C for a full bar there, then E minor for half a bar, and then G for half a bar. And also we try to keep that sliding sound ringing until we hit the G. And again, you can just pretty much do anything you want as a strumming pattern for this part, as long as you just let the chord ring first and then you can probably just do anything on the strings. I don't really have a specific picking pattern there. Okay, we do that a couple of times. You can also add little picking notes, whatever you want. And before moving into the chorus or the pre-chorus, we've got that little walk down from our G, and that's just from our G. We put our pointer finger down 1 fret to the 2nd string and have that little walk down. Before moving into the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus is just regular E minor, open G. You can also use this shape if you like. And then a regular open C major. Okay, and this is the part where he sings, I'm seeing things I've never seen. Is this a dream or something real? And from there we just move to a chorus, which is Rilla, take me. And instead of using this chorus, you could also just do the bar chord version again. But for me to sing along, it's easier if you use the open chords. The strumming pattern is exactly the same, the chords are exactly the same, but this time around we use the open chord, so that's E minor open chord, D major open chord, G major open chord, C, in the actual version of the song, the electric guitar plays the bar chord progression that I just told you, and the acoustic guitar part just plays. So he just skips the D as a transition chord to just play E minor, G, and C. You can see that even better in the acoustic version of the song. But yeah, I try to mix both of the parts up a bit, because obviously I can only play one guitar at a time. That's why I use the D as well in the chorus section, but you can choose to leave it out. So you just go, Rilla, take me where you go. Okay, so that's just E minor, G, and C. And when we play the chorus, we go back to our verse, and from our verse we go back to the chorus again. But this time we ended on a C major bar chord instead of the open C, because from here he goes straight to the bridge, which starts off with something, "Hey pretty baby now." So we come from our chorus. And that bridge is C major bar chord for a whole bar, then up to a D major bar chord, which is the same shape but just 2 frets higher, down to a B minor bar chord, which is a bar chord coming from E minor in the 7th fret, and then back up to the C. So what he does there is he always does single strums. Sometimes he doesn't let them ring out for a whole bar, but he just goes, he jumps into the next bar on the 4 and with an upstroke. So, okay, upstroke on the previous chord, slide down, upstroke on 4 and on the next chord, and then back to the C. And in order to repeat that, we do exactly that and go down to a B minor on the upstroke and then upstroke on C again. So the whole thing together sounds like this. And then when you've done that a couple of times, he starts strumming. Just use any strumming pattern that you feel comfortable with. Make it as sloppy as possible and it will sound like Fil Bo Riva. And then to end the bridge, he just strums all of the chords again once with no strumming pattern, just strum the once. And then you just go back to the chorus again, and that's pretty much it for the song. So I hope everything was clear. If it wasn't, just feel free to ask me a question in the comment section below. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.